bottom six being involved in 3 of the 4 goals?
Yeah, and it's tough too because we had a lot of penalties and a couple of guys didn't play. So I'm kind of proud of those guys. It's sitting there for 6 minutes. I've told you guys before it's tough, but yeah, I thought Amon was great. He's been great down in Abbotsford. He really, when he's in the lineup, he really balanced the lines for us tonight.
What about the Joshua goal? Seattle comes out to start the second, and they really pushed for the first half of that period. How nice was it to kind of come out of that up 2 instead of them tying it?
Yeah, Demmer. I love our third period. He didn't have much action, but there were some moments where Demmer was awesome. I think that 8-minute in the first period, killing the penalties, took a little bit of juice off our lines a little bit. So we knew, they're a good team. They're going to come at you, and I thought we held the fort with all the, with the minutes. I think the minutes were pretty spread out tonight.
When you have 3 new forward lines, but you keep that third line the same, and they sort of reward you with the game winner, is that why you kept them together?
Yeah, I think they've been good the last 4, 5, 6 games. I think hash mark down, they've been one of our better lines. I don't really see many turnovers from them. I thought Teddy was great. I mean, Dakota's been playing better in every game, and it's nice to see Gars get a couple points. Gars deserves a few more points. He's been playing good, so yeah, that line deserved to stay together.
Well, I guess it was Foot, but quick shift or a quick change, Hughes and Hronik for the 3-1 goal. Are they looking back at him? Are they asking for that, or?
Actually, Kohler was funny. After we scored, he goes, "Yep, just get Ian Cole off the ice on those plays." It was actually pretty funny, but yeah, Petey won 3 draws in a row, and obviously Hronik with that, he's got a laser. But that was pretty, Kohler after we scored was pretty funny.
What do you think about the way you protected the lead in the third on the
Yeah,
to the 15-minute mark? Yeah,
it's one of our better periods for just game management of the puck, positional. I really liked our third, and it was a professional third period. I really liked it. I thought in the second we gave a couple of blind passes the slot. I heard a couple of guys say, "Hey, we can't do that." So obviously they did a good job in the third.
What about, you mentioned Petey with the 3 draws. He wasn't necessarily that involved offensively, but for him to contribute like that, how important is it for him to find different ways to do it?
No, I just think Petey, I thought he was good defensively. He was going north. I don't know. I thought he was pretty good tonight. I mean, it's not always about goals and assists. It's about managing the game. I don't know even how much he played, but I just like all 4 lines, contributed. And, I thought McCabe was better and, putting Laugh up there, a couple of good forechecking shifts.
Would you agree that it was an ugly win?
Ugly in what way?
Just in terms of, not that you were on your heels, but just that maybe you guys weren't as sharp or smooth as you've been often this year.
Well, a lot of games, 8 minutes of penalties in the first period. I thought we did a pretty good job. And then the way we played in the third, I'll take ugly wins.
And would you say it was a statement win, given how tired your team is, or how many games you played anyway, and sort of where the results had been trending? Can you have an ugly statement win?
Yeah, I think everybody's waiting for us to fall apart. These are nice wins. These are nice wins.
You spent most of your playing career near the top of lineups. Do you have an appreciation for the guys at the bottom who often don't get glory like maybe they're going to get some recognition for tonight?
Yeah, I think it's I actually played first, second, third, and fourth line and not dressed. So but I do understand it's a hard job. And it's a puzzle kind of job. Sometimes you're going to have to sit there for 5 minutes, and you got to be able to. And that's what good teams do. You got to have those players that can sit there for 5 and get out there and contribute. So, like Hoggy, he sat there for he's out of those penalties, and then it's tough to get your legs going. That was a hell of a goal for us, for him. And then, obviously, Dakota's goal, and just go down the list.
Do you think they feed off each other?
Yeah, I think they know that when they get out there, they want to get their legs going. To me, it's their forechecking that really tilts the ice. They can hem the other lines, and that's what they're not one and done. And I think that's we got a lot this year. We're getting a lot of that, where we're getting a lot of good forechecking from the bottom 6.
Everybody's waiting for us to fall apart.
Yeah.
And we've seen that movie here before you got here. So is that being discussed in the room when you've lost 3 of 4? That, hey, look, we can't let this get away from us.
Well, it's 2-part, right? You're going good. You don't want to be too high. We got to be careful, and it's the same. Too low. We're just kind of even keel. We honestly go game by game. You try not to get too high or too low, but like I said, we got to learn how to play tired. And when you're tired in that third period, I thought we held it together, even though, and we rolled the lines. And those are the type of statement games that, if we play the right way and we use everybody, we can win those games.
What does this emerge as something of an engine for your team 5-on-5? You think? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Especially like when you have a lot of power play and penalty kill, it's good to get those guys out. I mean, I try to get those guys out. You don't want to lose guys, and sometimes, in the past I've lost some guys because you get a little top heavy sometimes, and when you see the way those guys play tonight, it really gives confidence in them and gives me confidence to put them out there in certain situations.
Given it's back, is there a chance Kuzmenko plays tomorrow? Or are you gonna
I don't know
reset
yet.
him a bit longer?
I'm not sure yet what we're going to do. We had a good game tonight. We'll discuss tonight.
You also had Rose take the warm up. Did you have a game time decision on the back end tonight?
Yeah, Freeds was a little banged up, and so we had to honestly wait till within an hour or 2 hours before the game. But he held up pretty good.
Is Christian Wolanin just one? Since I won't see you till Monday, is Christian Wolanin still injured down and out?
Yeah. He had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's nice to get out of the way. Obviously, the longer it goes, the more you probably think about it a little bit. So it's definitely great to get one, yeah.
Your line's been playing well the last few games. How great is it to see yourself and the rest of the line get rewarded?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the bottom line, is putting the puck in the back of the net. Obviously, like you said, I thought we had some good zone time the last couple of games and some chances, which is good, having good momentum. But at the end of the day, it's about putting the puck in the back of the net. So, hopefully we can build some confidence off of that and keep that going. And definitely a good feeling, for myself and for Dak to put that one in. And, Gar played a good game, had a couple assists, so it was good.
How about the way the group was able to come out in the third period with that effort and protect the lead and find a way to get it done?
Yeah, I think that, that's a good test for us. It's a good team over there on the road, up by one. We knew they were going to push. I thought we handled it pretty well. Obviously, Demmer was big for us. But I think we did a good chance, kind of scoring a couple on our chances and limiting theirs. And obviously, those goals that we scored kind of put the game out of their reach and killed their momentum a little bit. So some timely goals there as well.
How much more confidence can that give a group, maybe when the game's not going the way you want and you get bottom six contributions throughout the night?
Yeah, I think that's huge. I mean, you want kind of everyone to contribute, It's tough to just rely on a few guys the whole year. So I think that's great. I think we did a good job handling the different momentum shifts throughout the game. Obviously a lot of penalty kills in the first, weathered the storm there. Second period, they had a push. So, like you said, I think it's a good confidence builder as far as, playing against a good team, protecting the lead the way we did in the third, all those kind of little details.
What the penalty killing as well, especially in the first period when you guys had, I think, 8 minutes in penalties.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough situation. I think, some guys are taken out of rhythm, and obviously you want to play 5-on-5, especially early on. But I think everyone handled it really well. Obviously, it's huge not to give one up there. A couple of big saves from Demmer. So, I think, once you kill those off, it kind of gives your whole group momentum. And, now you can go on the front foot and hopefully get a couple power plays yourself. So.